Hey, good morning, everybody. We're taking a look today at Joshua 19, and we see most of this chapter is how the land of Israel was split up between the tribes of Israel. And when we get to the end, the last few verses, we see that Joshua gets his inheritance. We see that Joshua has been given a city, and what I think is amazing is that as a man of God, Joshua takes care of the people first, and he gets his inheritance last. You know, the Bible says that the first will be last and the last will be first. You know, Joshua, here he is. He is a great servant of God living this. And, you know, he's given a city. He doesn't need much. He doesn't need all of these, you know, as some of these are getting 14 and 15 cities. He doesn't need all of that. You know, he just gets his inheritance, which is a city. And I want to read Joshua 1:3 to you. Bring that back to you. It says, "Every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you, as I said to Moses." This is God's promise to Joshua. This is what right in the beginning of the book, if you remember reading it way back in chapter 1. Now, here we see Joshua, the promise being fulfilled in Joshua. We see that all of Israel is getting their land. All of Israel is getting their inheritance. All of Israel is getting the promise that God said, that we read about back in chapter 1, and including Joshua himself. And I just really take it to heart when I see that Joshua, he split up. He took care of all those people first. See, he believed God's promise that he would get his own land, that he would get what God promised, that whatever God says will come to pass. Now, as we've learned over the last 18 chapters, yeah, you have to fight for it. You have to put some action into that promise. But God's promises do come to pass. And especially as a humble man as Joshua is here, as we see how humble he really is, how he is a servant before he is a master. Before he has taken his own, he has given to others. And I think that is just a wonderful, wonderful example of a godly person, is that you do put yourselves last. Now, I'm not saying that you put yourselves last till you hurt yourself. I'm saying you put others first, especially your spouse. Put your spouse first. And the promises of God fall into place. So I love you all. Have a super, super day.